Distinguished guests, dear friends, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this open ceremony for ECR 2016. We are happy to admit it. We know that the ECR is a pretty big deal. But we are realistic too. We know that the size alone doesn't make us immune to hard times. The ECR relies heavily on the support of companies who exhibit at the technical exhibition, but due to increasing external expenses, as well as more and more compliance regulations, the ability to support our meeting is being reduced. Subspecialties and different fields in radiology can make radiological education extremely complex. The challenge is not only to provide education, but also try to maintain common standards throughout Europe. And medical imaging overlaps in various other disciplines, whose practitioners would like to be more involved in image interpretations or even have exclusive control over imaging. This kind of pressure is obviously a serious professional challenge to our discipline. Despite these problems, we are proud of our strength. We provide lots of useful services to our members. We put an amazing Congress every year, and we are key partners in some really great projects. But no one stays at the top of their game without identifying things that can be done better. That's why we continually strive to do more in key areas, providing more opportunities for radiological education, stimulating research, and building closer ties over professions. Because ultimately, all of these things led to a better functioning radiological teams, more knowledge, and to do more for patients. We like to think education is one of our biggest strengths. The European School of Radiology is our longest-running educational initiative. Since it was founded in 2006, ESOR has organized courses, workshops, fellowships, scholarships, and more, providing more than 10,000 trainees and qualified radiologists with top-quality training and education. The European Diploma in Radiology has offered more than 10,000 radiologists a way to certify their knowledge and skills, and it's becoming an internationally recognized certificate for radiological competence. Our online learning platform, ECR Education on Demand, is only 1 year old. It's built on the online learning services that we have been offering for years, bringing together the online ESOR courses, the recorded courses from the ECR, and subspecialty learning modules. Education systems and resources varies a lot throughout Europe, and this presents a challenge to those who are learning as well as those who are hiring. The ESR has risen to that challenge by developing curricula, creating lots of learning opportunities, and even providing accredited certification, all of which transcend national boundaries, providing employers and potential employees a single education currency. Research is an area which always has been high in our agenda. Since 2006, the European Institute for Biomedical Imaging Research has initiated, coordinated, and promoted a number of research projects, including 4 projects under the call of Aronson 2020. While the average success rate for applications is 4%, ABAR in the last EU call was 24%. Another key activity, the European Imaging Biomarkers Alliance, IBOL, brings together various former ESR bodies to work on organizing the standardization of imaging biomarkers in Europe. With cooperation from the RSNA Quantitative Imaging Biomarkers Alliance and the European Organization for Research and Treatment of Cancer, as well as the organizational support of EIBIR, we feel we can say we are taking this task pretty seriously. Radiologists achieve very little alone. There are numerous other groups that interact with us in research, clinical, and political settings. Good cooperation with our close colleagues and other societies, disciplines, and professions is essential in order to make sure that radiology stays in touch with the rest of the medical community. Nuclear medicine has always had strong links with radiology, but the increasing hybrid imaging techniques has made it all more important that our disciplines keep in close contact. At ECR 2016, we are proud to be inaugurating the new Society for Hybrid Medical Imaging, which will help to stimulate much closer relations together with radiology and nuclear medicine. It's also important to invest in our relations with our closest relatives in the radiological family, radiographers and medical physicists. This is why we have a memorandum of understanding with the European Federation of Radiographer Societies, and since November 2015 with the European Federation of Organizations for Medical Physics. And of course, we need to take care of ourselves. Over the last year, the Society has launched the Clinical Decision Support System, ESRI Guide, developed a new tool to assist radiologists with clinical audit, the ESR Audit Tool, and move it into the realm of CME accreditation in partnership with the UEMS. There is no research network, no training workshop, no interdisciplinary cooperation without a group of people getting together to make it happen. People with talent, knowledge, experience, connections, and enthusiasm. We know more than 63,000 of them. It's our membership base that makes us so strong. It's the support of all of our members that means we are able to offer hundreds of young radiologists and radiographers the chance to come to our Congress for free. It's the time and effort that means we are able to offer courses and workshops not only across Europe but also in Asia and Latin America. And it's their dedication to the discipline that means we have our voice heard in European institutions. So yes, the ESR is big. But 63,000 isn't just a number. It's a number of committed professional people. With that in mind, we think the bigger we are, the better we can be. Oops, I'm afraid I made a mistake here. Probably it's too much flavor of Barcelona in the Viennese landscape. So I want to fix it. Yes, taking out Sagrada Familia, probably St. Stephen's in the right place. So thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you. And it's my privilege to introduce you the President of ECR 2016, Professor Catherine Rickle. Catherine? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends and colleagues, distinguished guests, it's with a great honor that I, as the last ECR president, say welcome to the 28th European Congress of Radiology, ECR 2016, to all of you. The amount of knowledge gathered here is monumental, and together we account for approximately 1 million living years, of which we have spent around 300,000 in radiology. Last year, we introduced a new structure under the E3 umbrella, European Excellence in Education, and based on your evaluation, I am happy to announce that we will continue with the same structure this year. This means it will be easy to find educational and scientific activities that suits you all. We will also continue with the late-breaking clinical trials, where ongoing prospective studies and results of multi-center studies are presented, and I'm happy to announce that the number of submissions of clinical trials as well as the quality has increased substantially. A new feature this year is the Voice of EPOS, poster sessions with short oral presentations. Interest in this new idea has been great and has led to an all-time high in EPOS abstract submission, with almost 3,000 abstracts submitted. The Voice of EPOS sessions will be held not only in organ-based topic groups, but also in several different languages, adding a useful new dimension to the Congress. You know that progress is essential because without progress there will be stagnation and decline, since stable state does not exist. This is one reason why continuous education and the spreading of new scientific results are so important. When being at ECR 2016, you will be part of the progress, but you have to choose, since we will have 244 educational sessions, 130 scientific sessions, and 2,353 posters. Over the years, we have seen that the interest in basic sessions is extremely high, which is good, but I would like to challenge you to take a step outside your comfortable radiology zone and learn something completely new. At the ECR, you can take part in the front line of educational research. Just take a seat and listen. Meetings and networking are important, and the ECR gives you lots of possibilities to meet new friends. Therefore, I would like to warmly welcome the delegates from the ECR meets countries, the Nordic countries, Japan, and Colombia, and I invite all of you to go to the upcoming sessions with these countries. I'm sure their contribution and interaction with ESR will increase the experience of the conference. Even if the ECR is mainly a face-to-face meeting, you can follow the Congress via ECR online, and you can create your personal schedule in the ECR app. Both you that are here, as well as the ones that for various reasons could not attend on site, can stream or replay the sessions as many times as you like. We are always proud to introduce new technology at ECR. The electronic tracking system is being tested for the first time at this ECR, and we hope the concept can develop and improve the quality of the program and the whole Congress experience. Please take a Bluetooth tag from the entrance hall and help us to improve future meetings so it will meet your expectations even better. The focus on our environment has never been as high as today, and it's really needed. The ECR follows the criteria of the Austrian environmental certification regarding printed product, energy use, catering, reuse, and waste separation, which means we are a green meeting, and I ask you to help us with this. The poster of ECR 2016 is not only, if you excuse me for not being impartial, very, very nice. It also shows or hides messages about the ECR 2016. The beautiful parts of the posters are the midnight sun, the Nordic lights, the snow, and the space that we have up north, but there are other things which might be less obvious. In the poster, you can see the midnight sun and the Nordic lights at the same time, but these cannot be experienced simultaneously, so it must be a hybrid between summer and winter. And hybrid is in focus at ECR 2016, and as you heard, the new society, the European Society of Hybrid Medical Imaging, will be launched this week. Everybody interested in hybrid imaging is welcome to be a member of the new society, which aims to make the best use of hybrid imaging for the patients. And you are also welcome to the very first session with the new society at this Congress. The ESR would like to thank all of our 300 industry partners who contributed to the success of the ECR in the past and will contribute to ECR 2016. The ESR also gratefully acknowledged the loyalty and continued support of all supporting members. It is now time to give my sincere thanks to my devoted, skilled, and competent program planning committee. Without them, the program of this Congress would never have been so great, with a fantastic composition of imaging topics that will be presented by excellent speakers. So thank you for all work done. I would also like to raise a special thanks to Andrea Chermak and Peter Beil and the team at the ESR office, without whom the ESR and ECR should never have been the great success in education, science, and experience it is today. The ECR 2015 theme, Radiology Without Borders, is more relevant than ever for most of us, and I hope we still can meet at ECR 2016 without borders, despite the fact the situation in Europe and the world has changed dramatically during recent months. I invite you to a week with education, science, and pleasure. Beside the Congress program, you should also take part in the social events during the ECR. Do not forget to enjoy Vienna, our hosting city. ECR 2016 can open. Thank you. After saying this, it's now my pleasure to introduce the first music performance. To start, we will enjoy Erik Rydvall from Sweden, together with the Janoschka ensemble from Vienna, and they will give us a combination of Swedish folk music and a hybrid genre of classical music. The instrument Erik is playing is called nyckelharpa. That's a word without translation to other languages. The other instruments you will recognize. These musicians have played at prestigious venues around the world, and I'm now happy to have them here. They will give us a Swedish piece called Akademi Polska, which could be interpreted as a hybrid between the academy and the folklore. Please. Thank you so much. That was really something. Honorary membership in ESR is conferred on radiologists on the basis of their scientific standing, international reputation, and/or positions and achievements in the national or international radiological organization. We have 3 honorary members here today, and I will briefly introduce them one by one. It's with great pleasure I introduce Professor Ronald L. Aronson. He is the Alexander Margulis Distinguished Professor and Chair of the Department of Radiology and Biomedical Imaging at the University of California, San Francisco. He has worked there since 1992, and he was the president of the RSNA last year. You have done pioneering work in radiology during 4 decades, and your commitment to the advancement of medical imaging is beyond compare, especially within the fields of informatics and intervention. Today, you will be awarded honorary membership of the European Society of Radiology. I hope you will enjoy this short rendition of your favorite piece of music. Professor Aronson, I now ask you to join us on the stage.
Thank you, Professors Donoso and Rickland, and thank you to the ESR for this prestigious honor. And thank you for playing a song by Ray Charles, my favorite musician for sure. I had the pleasure of watching on public television a tribute to Ray Charles by the Smithsonian Institute last week that was performed at the White House. It was really very nice. I would like to thank the RSNA and senior staff who have given me the honor of serving on the RSNA Board of Directors for the past 8 years. I would also like to thank my colleagues at UCSF who have supported me over the years and have provided me with the opportunity to participate in important activities around the globe. And most importantly, I would like to thank my wife, Ellen, who has supported me and put up with me while I have pursued my career and dreams. This past year, as president of the RSNA, I attempted to focus on innovation as the key to our future. This year, I plan to emphasize patient-centered radiology, pushing our specialty away from being a commodity to be a significant player in the management of our patients and the outcome of their care. I hope that you will join me in that effort. Thank you very much.
I'm very happy to introduce Professor Hassan Kharbi, Professor of Radiology and Medical Biophysics in Tunis, Tunisia. He is the immediate past president of both the World Federation for Ultrasound in Medicine and Biology and the African Society of Radiology. You have created and headed the first pediatric radiology department in North Africa, and at the same time you also headed the biophysics department. You have also done impressive work at the development of radiation protection in Africa. This year, it is 50 years since you graduated from Paris Medical School, and today you will be awarded honorary membership of the European Society of Radiology. I hope you will enjoy this short rendition of your favorite piece of music. Professor Kharbi, I ask you to join us on the stage.
Dear Professor Luis Donoso, President of the European Society of Radiology, Professor Catherine Ricklund, President of the European Congress of Radiology, dear ESR board member, dear colleagues and friends, ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply humbled by this decision to award me an honorary membership of the European Society of Radiology. I am very grateful to the ESR President, Professor Luis Donoso, and the member of the ESR board for organizing my modest contribution. This is an honor I share with my team, my colleagues, my family, and my country, Tunisia. I have many European colleagues to thank for their long-time friendship, with a special mention to Professor Guy Frija, OSR past president. They helped me to rub shoulder with the greatest name of radiology in the world. They ushered me into the wonderful world of the radiology, through which I have continuously delivered tremendous satisfaction in caring for our patients. I want to thank all my friends who worked, and some of them continue to work with me. Without them, nothing was achieved. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute delight, joy for me to be awarded today for something I did all my life with enthusiasm and passion. Thanks again for ESR board for this prestigious award. I will continue to do my best to measure up to your high expectation and carry on promoting of the best use of radiologic tool in the world. Thanks for your attention.
I am very glad to introduce Professor Yeong Guo, Professor of Radiology and Chairman of the Radiology Department and President of the Chengying Hospital in China. He is also the Vice President of China Medical University, as well as Dean of the Radiology Faculty. Your interest in abdominal imaging is enormous, and you have contributed to the advancement of abdominal imaging worldwide. Furthermore, your effort in strengthening ties between Asian and European radiologists is impressive. Today, you will be awarded honorary membership of the European Society of Radiology. I hope you will enjoy this short rendition of your favorite piece of music. And now I would like to ask Professor Guo to join us on the stage.
Distinguished Professor Donoso, Professor Ricklund, members of ECR, guests of ECR. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Chinese radiologists and European radiologists have built a long and good cooperation relationship. 9 years before, we started the first contact with French Society of Radiology and had a cooperation meeting in Shanghai. 8 years before, we have worked on AIMS program together with Professor Gusayani of ESOR under the support of BRACO. AIMS was a very valuable project in education. In the same year, we have started the Speaker Change program in a meeting between ESR and CSR. 6 years before, we have started our cooperation with the German Society of Radiology when Professor Forsting was the president with the help of Bayer. We have set up a special academic session and speakers in each meeting. I was honorable to have the honorary membership of Russia and the German Radiology Society. And now I'm very pleased to get honorary membership of ESR. I will continually push and contribute more on the academic research and radiologist education between European radiologists and Chinese radiologists. I wish your Congress all success. Thank you for your time.
And now, when the Januszka ensemble has really warmed up, I suggest we ask them for one piece of music. Maybe we will hear their favorite piece of music this time. So give them a big applause. Januszka Ensemble. The Januszka Ensemble, very nice. Now, when the ESR president, Professor Donoso, has left me alone on stage, I will introduce to you to something very special. We have come to the last moment of this opening ceremony. I ask you to just relax and enjoy. The world-famous and probably best ever tenor in the world right now, Juan Diego Flores from Lima, Peru, living in Vienna, played Romeo at the Vienna State Opera yesterday evening, and now he's here. He will give us 3 pieces. First, La Donna è mobile from the opera Rigoletto by Giuseppe Verdi. Then, Besame Mucho, an international hit from 1940, written by the Mexican singer Consuelo Velázquez. And finally, Granada, the famous piece written by the Mexican composer Agustin Lara in 1932. You know, more than 2 million have enjoyed Mr. Flores on YouTube with this piece, but we will have him here as the finale of this opening ceremony of ECR 2016. Please. We will now have Mr. Flores and Francek Janoszka on the piano. Enjoy.
Thank you very much. How are you today? I hope well. Yesterday I have sung in the opera, and I'm here. I'm a little bit sick, but that doesn't matter. I sing anyway. I hope you're enjoying the concert, and I hope you enjoy this last part of it. Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte después. Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a ti. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de aquí. Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte después. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Dankeschön. And now, Maestro, what are we doing? So we're doing a very unknown piece from the opera repertoire. Here they go.
La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero, sempre un amabile, leggiadro viso, in pianto, in riso e menzognero.
Have some. You know, if you would get your machine here, you will see through some flames. Okay, no, you don't get to see those.
La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero, sempre un amabile, leggiadro viso, in pianto, in riso e menzognero. La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero, e di pensiero, e di pensiero. È sempre misero chi a lei s'affida, chi le confida, mal cauto il core, pur mai non sentesi felice a pieno, chi su quel seno non viva amore. La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero, e di pensiero, e di
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Dankeschön. So now, something Latino again. This is a song. I think it's the most famous Spanish song, but it's a Mexican song, really. It was composed by Agustín Lara. Without him, the composer, having known Spain. He never went to Spain. But he composed this song. But he composed also another song called Madrid. But he was never in Madrid. And it's the most famous Madrid song. which is a Mexican song, really. And he composed another one called Toledo, and another one called Sevilla, and another one called Valencia, but he was never in Spain. Eventually, he visited Spain, and he said, wow, this is just like my song. So, here is Granada.
Granada, tierra soñada por mí, mi cantar se vuelve gitano cuando es para ti. Mi cantar hecho de fantasía, mi cantar flor de melancolía, que yo te vengo a dar. Granada, tierra ensangrentada en tardes de toros, mujer que conserva el embrujo de los ojos moros, de sueño rebelde y gitana cubierta de flores, y beso tu boca de grana, jugosa manzana que me habla de amores. Granada, manola cantada en coplas preciosas, no tengo otra cosa que darte que un ramo de rosas de suave fragancia que le dieran marco a la Virgen morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres, de sangre y de sol. Granada, manola cantada en coplas preciosas, no tengo otra cosa que darte que un ramo de rosas de suave fragancia que le dieran marco a la Virgen morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres,
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Oh, flowers. Flores para flores. Thank you very much. You're all so kind. Thank you. And I hope you continue to enjoy this wonderful reunion. You're fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.